Hello everybody, my name is Dale Pinkert with ForexSignalLive.com and CurrencyTradingLive.com. I'd like to talk to you about the trade of the week, the trade of the month, at a major inflection point, and right here we're looking at the daily chart of the US dollar. We're making new highs, although there are divergences developing. As you could see at this high, RSI over 80 was confirmed, making new highs here, well under that peak. So we have momentum divergence at new highs. This move has been underway since November. Potential targets are another 50 to 150 points higher from here. And I'd like to show you a little bigger picture, and because of that we're going to go to the weekly chart of the dollar index. Here we have the weekly chart of the Dixie, the dollar index. As you can see, we're approaching the highs made over a year ago at the 89.60 level. This move has been in force since the November time frame, and we're looking at approximately a 15-point rally to the upside upon completion, which I do believe will happen between here and the 90 level sometime next week. Then I'd be looking for a dollar correction of the magnitude of something that you could see right here, possibly like here, that will take the dollar index back down towards the 82.5, 83 level where the acceleration began. And now I'd like to speak to the individual pairs that I believe will set up very good trading opportunities that can last for several weeks. Here we're looking at the Euro USD. Everyone who reads the headlines knows that this was part of the reason behind the equity panic that we saw. Even though we're at clear new lows and it looks like a breakdown based upon this formation, if you notice down here on the dailies, we do have momentum divergence. The reason I'm pointing this out is on a relative strength basis. This is the weakest pair that we have going against the dollar, and if you notice this pattern with new lows being finally fulfilled here, we then move over to cable British pound USD. You could tell that we're still quite a bit off the lows that were made on May 20th of 142.26. So with our close here at 144.72, we're still 250 pips above this low, which the Euro USD has already penetrated. So it's my contention that we're going to put in a higher low here. Exact entry stop loss is reserved for our membership, and then I do believe that there could be at least another 500 pip rally from here, possibly 8, that could take us up to the 152 level. Again, I want to point out the difference between this pattern demonstrating relative strength, this pattern demonstrating relative weakness, though getting long in the tooth on the downside, and you can't find a Euro USD bull anywhere in the cosmos. It could be set up after further downside action for a very vicious bear market rally. When we look at the inverse possibilities, with the dollar making new highs, we have USD Canada not close to the highs that it put in back on May 25th. We traded as high as 108.55, which took out the flash crash high of 107.40. There is potential for a 3 drives to a top formation here, but it is also possible that this rally fails to take out this high. So this is a potential shorting candidate that we have here. And this is actually my preferred short, would be US dollar Swiss. On the daily, barely held the 21-day. I think that there's a possibility that we do not make a new high based upon what we see on the 4-hour chart, and that we peak up around possibly the 107 level, which would be well below the 117.31 level. So this again would be our preferred short. I wouldn't rule out another 3 drives to a top formation, which would just take it to a marginal new high and potentially have more divergence. So our trade of the week and month setting up our preferred buying opportunities in cable, as it's demonstrating relative strength not making new lows at this time compared to the euro. And our potential short candidates are US dollar CAD and US dollar Swiss. I want to thank you for your attention. I hope that this video has prepared you for an inflection point in the market that I think happens by Tuesday morning. This is Dale Pinkert with Forex Signal Live and CurrencyTradingLive.com signing off, and have a good week trading.